Hey everybody, it's been a crazy spring. Jumanji 2020 is what we're going to call this year. But we have something that you absolutely must know if you've been thinking about real estate, if it's been in your mind, the back of your head at all recently. We're going to tell you exactly what that is right after this.
We believe that real estate is going to lead us out of this downturn / shutdown, and it has already begun.
So really, we're going to break this down into two different things, supply and demand. Now this is what's going to apply to Central Oregon, is the supply and demand factor. So number one is supply.
In Oregon, cities are required to keep development within the city limits. It's called the urban growth boundary.
UGB for short, for cool slang talk.
So what that means is a developer can't go in between like Redmond and Bend and build a huge development. It's not within the UGB.
The problem is the UGB never expands fast enough. The city is almost always behind in getting new lands approved to grow the city limits.
So this means that land is always at a premium.
So the next part of supply, besides the land, are the builders. And, well, maybe not necessarily the builders, but the tradesmen. You see, the last downturn decimated the tradesman industry, so we're lacking in plumbers and framers and electricians and stuff like that. So really, a house that took 3 months to build before 2006, 7, 8, whatever, now takes 6 months because we just don't have enough people to get the jobs done fast enough, which means we can't build enough homes.
Next, let's talk about the demand side. Well, first, we all know how great it is to live in Central Oregon. It's like the Disneyland for adult recreation here. We have every single recreation possible in our wonderful Central Oregon area.
The problem is the secret's out. They've found us. Every year I see more and more articles published on best places to live and this and that. So people know we're here. People know Central Oregon and how great it is now. In 2018, which is the last stats that I could find that I have written down in my book here, we are projected to grow 18% by 2025.
Yeah.
Which is only 5 years, but was really 7 years when they did the stats. And then to grow by 30% by 2030. That's like 5%, that's like 5,000 people per year. It's a little over 2.5% a year. 5,000 people moving to Central Oregon. I guarantee you they're not building 5,000 homes a year here in Central Oregon.
So we've been falling behind each year on building homes, and it doesn't look like it's going to be changing anytime soon. Now, considering the historically low interest rates we're seeing,
and the fact that people just tuned in and realized, hey, I can work from home. So why not live where I want to live and not where the office is located?
one of our leading lenders here in town in Bend is getting calls every day from San Francisco, Santa Barbara, Pennsylvania, Chicago, New York,
Seattle, Portland, LA.
And, you know, people are trying to get out of those big metro cities to get to less density. And Central Oregon is still not that big.
So we don't know exactly what Jumanji 2020 is going to bring us next, but we do know that if you were betting on real estate, it'd be a pretty safe bet right now in Central Oregon.
Thank you for watching, and look for that next video that's going to be probably right over my face.
There it is. I see it. Bye, guys. Thanks.
Bye.